What do you think is crazy? God asking you to sacrifice the only son he gave you in your old age, or you deciding to actually do it? To me, the fact that Abraham actually said yes to God and followed through in obedience with a command that seemed so outlandish and weird says way more than just that God would command him to do it. A lot of people run from God because they see commands like what he had given Abraham in Genesis chapter 12, but Hebrews 11 tells us that Abraham reasoned in his mind, if God was going to give him the son that he'd promised, then God would also raise that son from the dead if he had commanded him to kill him. That takes serious trust, serious knowledge of the character of the God whom you serve. A.W. Tozer said in the opening line of his book, The Knowledge of the Holy, what comes to mind when we think of God, the most important thing about us, because what you think of when you think of God determines everything that you do. And if you don't think accurately about the God that you say you believe, and the things you think of in your mind do not line up with who he actually is, then you will think he is a God who hates you or who does not care about you. But if you know his love for you and you see what he has done for you on the cross, you will trust him when he says to wait to have sex until marriage. You will 10% of your money in the tithe. You will trust him when he says to keep your eyes from lusting and the other commands that he gives. You will know his command is good because he is good and he loves you. So what comes to mind when you think of God? If it's not what the word of God itself says, then you are going to be very confused and very upset and not follow the God of the Bible.